Better cut the camera on then. Better cut the camera on. Cut her off. Don't think so. Don't think so. All right. Just got off work. Stopped by the store, got me a 15 pack. Something to do a review on. I ain't done in a while. It's a crisp apple. Angry Orchard hard cider. Says 2 apples in every can. Gluten-free, 5% alcohol by volume. Pretty good can art. Let's see. 5% alcohol by volume, 16 full ounces, 473 milliliters. It has total fat 0, sodium fat 0, trans fat 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 1%. Total carbohydrate rate is, yeah, you know what that word is. Yeah. 11%. Daily fiber 0. Total sugar 24 grams. Includes 23 grams added sugar, 43%. Protein 0. Vitamin D 0. Calcium 0. Iron OMG 0. And potassium 6%. It's got some other writing down here, but way too small for my glasses to be reading. Sorry, I'm getting up close with y'all. I don't know. Even magnifying glass can't read it. April of 2023. Pretty good. Had to cut some grass today. And some weed eating. Woman's house in town. She has me come by once a month. Prune her trees and cut beside the road, so she's got real old trees and probably 200 years old, man, and massive. I'm talking about massive trees. 20 foot around. There's 2 of them, and they're right on her fence line beside the road at her house. And if you don't keep them pruned and all those, the stuff that grows up around them and the vines that grow up on them, at least once a month you can't see to get to the, when you're going out of the driveway, you can't see to the right. You can see to the left real good, but you can't see to the right unless you pull out into the road, and that's real dangerous. So I go out there once a month and do it. We're gonna use my Michelob drinking glass for this. I really like these. It's $2. Like I said, it's 5%. Got a little bit of a head. Real good carbonation. Smells crispy like an apple would. I mean, these. I like these. If they wasn't so much, I'd probably drink these all the time. Like Red's Apple Ale, I love them, especially what a that other beer I mix them with. I'll think of it in a minute. Cheers. Let's give her a taste. She has nice lacing. But these Angry Orchard, they have that apple. I can believe, I don't know how they can say that 2 apples are in every can, but I reckon they wouldn't be lying because that's a crisp apple right there. That's perfect. That's the best description you can give it. That is just so. It's not tart. It's not harsh. It's nothing. It's just like a crisp apple. They're so good. But a 12 pack's like $20. I can't remember. I don't think I see 12 packs of them around here. Can't remember. Not even at Walmart, I don't think. I only think you can get singles. I might be lying about Walmart. I don't know. I'll look next time I go back. But if it was, like I'd say, it'd be $20 for a 12 pack, and that ain't feasible to do. Maybe once a month. But Red's Apple Yell and a stout Guinness, the one with the Ouija in it, the Guinness draft wedge or whatever the hell it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You mix this with it. Oh, so good. But you buy a 6 pack of Red's Apple Yell from around here for $10. You can get the smallest thing you can get in a stout is 16 ounces for $10. 4 of them. There's 4 of them in a pack. So that's $20 right there for both of them. 10 beers. But it's tasty. Buy it every now and then for have something different. I mean, that is ice cold, been in the freezer. While I was there, I was looking at some different wines, which I might do one tomorrow. I need to go in there and rack that peach peach strawberry I made. Got a gallon in it. It's done fermenting. I need to rack it today. I'll let it set tomorrow, and I'll probably take a glass off of it and do a review on it. But yeah, that's just pure deliciousness. Deliciousness. Reminds me of granny apples, the green ones. But nah, it ain't quite as sour as the green ones are, but I like it more. Need to order some. Usually I use my regular yeast in making my wines. I need to start making them with wine yeast. A good wine, find me a good wine yeast. That is just good, good, good. If you ain't tried it, give it a try. You might like it. Crisp apple, Angry Orchard, hard cider. 2 apples in every can. 5% alcohol by volume. This is good after a hot day at work. Good hot summer day. Come back and just get you one or two. Come home and sip on before you start drinking your regular everyday beer. This beer around here is getting outrageous. 12 pack of Michelob Ultra is like $18. Bud Light's about the same thing. Miller's about the same. Miller Lite, I bought 15 pack the other day just to have something Miller Lite in aluminum cans, 12 ounces, $20 for a 15 pack. So just have a regular go-to beer where you don't get too nasty. Because if you take a Keystone Light and a Coors Light and you put them side by side, I done did the count, side by side. I didn't do it on here, but I will do it. It's very little difference. There's very little difference in the taste. There's a hell of a lot difference in the price. I can get a 15 pack of Keystone Light right down the road here at the convenience store now for $7.29. It's $7.49 with tax and all. I can go to Walmart and it's $9 for a 15 pack of Keystone Light. But I like them. They good. But yeah, I mean, Angry Orchard, hard cider. That is so much an apple. I reckon a can of this will keep the doctor away, huh? Hmm. They have so many different beers out there now that I did a review on all of them, but they're just so expensive. You just you can't afford to drink them every day, and I drink 10 beers every day probably. But after you drink that a while, you kind of bite down on it. You feel like you got I know it's probably just in my head, but it feels like you got a little grit in between your teeth, that, like when you eat an apple. Oh, just so good, just wasn't enough of it. I could see if you drank too many of these two, it'd make you full. Two beers. Angry Orchard hard cider, 2 apples in every can. 5% gluten free. Tree looks mad because I stole this apple. Cheers. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Good to the last drop. Cheers, you two. Have a good one.